D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you these stories, and you can go and read them for yourself or whatnot, or you can just watch this video where I break them all down for you, and then you go about your day. Now, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now why don't we go ahead and get started? Austin Butler is in negotiations to play Feyd-Rautha in Dune Part 2. And Florence Pugh is also in negotiations to play Princess Aurelian. I don't know how to say her name, which I think is great. Now, they both joined the all-star ensemble with Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Zendaya, and Josh Brolin expected to reprise their roles in the sequel. And then also director, producer, and co-screenwriter Denis Villeneuve is also returning to direct/write all that stuff. Now, Austin Butler is set to play Elvis in the upcoming movie with the same name, directed by Baz Luhrmann, which Austin Butler, he was in that movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he played the character of Tex, which I kind of remember that character. Other than that, I mean, I don't really know Austin Butler's work, but good for him. If he gets this, good for him. He looks, the part. He looks great and everything as far as Feyd-Rautha goes. Now, who is Feyd-Rautha? In the novel, he is the younger nephew and the heir to Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, and is depicted to be as similarly cruel, treacherous, and cunning as his uncle. Now, there's been different versions of this in the movie, the 1980s movie, and then the miniseries that was done on the Sci-Fi Channel. Both of them were done pretty good. This is a great character. Now, I think it was a mistake to not have him in the first movie. But of course, I don't make those decisions. So, but I also personally don't think that this character, I personally don't like this character because he's such a dick in the book and everything. And he's not somebody I relate to because he's so manipulative and such a jerk, but he's still a great character. I would suggest going to read Dune. When I read Dune for the first time, and I've said this many times, you can check out my review for that and everything. But when I first read it, I was 16 or 17. I was a junior in high school, and I just loved this book. And like I said, Feyd-Rautha was not a character I connected with Paul Atreides very much so, but he is such a good villain. He's so good. I think that, like I said, I think they really should have introduced him in the first movie, just because I think that would have been better, even if they just had him like they did with Dave Bautista's character in there. But now Florence Pugh, who I love Florence Pugh. She's fantastic. She's just great. Great actress. Can't get enough of her. She's playing Princess Aurelian. And she is who is she? She's the oldest daughter of the 81st Padishah Emperor Saddam Carino the Fourth, or the eighth, sorry, or the fourth. Yeah, no, the fourth. And she's a Bene Gesserit with a hidden rank. She was also the wife in title only of the Emperor Paul Atreides. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. He does become emperor. And she becomes his wife. But she's kind of like how Lady Jessica was. She wasn't his wife. She was just, okay, so he's in love with Zendaya's character, but he marries this the princess because he needs to, kind of thing. And she's an important historian who chronicles the events of Paul's rising to the imperial throne through the series in the books. Yeah, she does a good job in there. Now, I also think it was a mistake not to have this character in the first Dune movie. I think that, I think, and I said this in my review, I think that they should have had that huge exposition dump like they did in that 1980s movie. Like I'll say the first 10, 15 minutes is just exposition. And I thought that the first movie, or the first Dune movie by Denis Villeneuve, really could have been helped a little bit more if they had done that. I think that not doing that, people that have not read the books, I think, were asking a lot of questions. I know some people, I've heard some people, and some people say to me personally, like, you could tell what was going on. I was like, no, you couldn't. I was like, I'm sorry, if you didn't read the books, you couldn't tell what was going on. So stop playing like yeah, you Googled that shit, okay? Stop acting like you're a Dune expert all of a sudden. They did end that movie. I thought he was gonna I thought they were gonna end that where he was like drinking the water of life, or the life water. Anyways. But yeah, no, this is great. Good for Austin Butler and Florence Pugh. I hope they get the roles, because they will do nothing but elevate that movie. I think this is just coming together so good. I can't wait for that second movie. It's gonna be fantastic. I think the first movie was fantastic. I think this one's gonna be fantastic as well. Tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about Austin Butler and Florence Pugh in negotiations? But it's probably, a sealed deal. They just need to sign on the dotted line and work out all the other stuff. How do you feel about them being in Dune Part 2? Is this something that excites you? Are you huge fans of these two? Like I said before, I don't really know Austin Butler. I have nothing against him. I don't really know him. But Florence Pugh, I love her. I can't get enough of her. She's fantastic all around. I love her so much. She's great. Or do you think that this was a misstep casting wise? I mean, I don't know. You may not like these two actors. You never know. Tell me what you think. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.